Well, hello and welcome to IRL F2 round 21, and to Brazil we go. It's the season finale. I'm Sondre Sorhaug, giving you commentary today, assisted by Brandon Glover.
Hello.
And the low attendance today, but it is the final race of the season. You do see it in many leagues that a lot of people just don't show up for the last race, which is unfortunate, but we'll have to do with that. Any predictions for today, Bran? Strategy, maybe?
Strategy should be able to stop if it's full dry. Either supers to mediums. If you've got a tyre wear, you can definitely do supers to softs. So it's just, I think, depends how good you are on the tyres, really.
Well, you definitely have a point there. My opinion would be starting on softs, although I do think we will see some people on supers. For the two Renault drivers, Jared Fosbury and Paco Suarez, they have just retired to start at the back of the grid today. Could be interesting to see.
Yeah, Brazil's quite a hard track as well. The track limits, you see a few penalties, especially at turn 2. That's a nasty one. And also the double right-hander where you run wide before you brake. That's annoying as well.
You do have a point there, and I think everybody knows that I'm struggling with track limits pretty much everywhere, and I can remember I've gotten a few races with 20 seconds and almost 30 seconds around there.
Yeah, so I'm just looking at Callum Anderson. He's on softs. So is Marcel. So is quite a few people actually.
Marcel, Chris, Callum, and Ushin seems to be starting with soft already. Billy, however, has done his first lap on mediums, which it's not surprising. If you want to start on soft, you should really take it spin with the medium first. However, though,
Callum Anderson bounces across the line. See what he can do on the soft, and he lifts off. I don't know why he's done that. I don't know why he's lifted off, that's weird. Don't think that'd give him any sort of benefit.
Well, Ushin is out there in his McLaren today. Do you care to guess top 4 in quali, Bran? He's weaving, so he's not on that.
Well, I don't really know, I'm not entirely familiar with everyone here.
Alright, do you want me to guess first then?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so with Jared and Paco both deciding to start at the back, I'm gonna go Marcel in first, Ushin in second, Storm in third, and Jack Yates in 4th, not 11th.
Who's Jack Yates? I don't know who it is.
That is Nexus Jack first.
Okay.
So, do you want to give it a try then?
I think that looking. So this is quite difficult. I'm going to predict that Callum Anderson won't be in the top 5. I'm going to predict that Jack will be in the top 3. I'm also going to predict that Ushin will be up there because I know he's a good driver. I'll move maybe Marcel as well. And Callum Anderson's left. There we go. I was right, he spun. Well done. Oh, you know, there's collecting some people there. So yeah, nearly 2 seconds on.
And Ushin has had enough.
Yeah.
I believe he catched that
on
the stream, although I looked away for a moment. Storm, however, he's looking like he's gonna do his laps on supers.
He's so wide then.
Which kinda makes me regret my choice for pole then. But we'll have to see.
It's quite a bad lap for him at the moment. He's missed every apex so far I've seen. A yellow flag.
Now there's still 12 minutes left to go. almost.
Yeah. You can fit 4 runs in here, so if I do 4 separate laps on 4 separate tyres, it's possible. I did it a few times. So. And yeah, stop it. I think Jack is on the lap as well. Do he can do, he is on mediums.
Well, let's see. Jack, yeah, he seems to be on a lap. He's choosing medium, so he's probably gonna go over to soft later then.
Yeah. He locks up then, it's like when he goes on to first gear. That's an interesting choice. Who else is out on track? Callum Anderson, I think he's on a lap. On the softs.
I just noticed in the chat that Michael Marlowe, that is into the barrier for you, is on a full wet setup, so I don't know if he's just picked the wrong setup or if that means that we will have rain later. In the meantime, Jack is going into 3rd position. Well, it's probably gonna start right with people on softs and mediums.
Yeah.
Could mean that we have a wet finish though. That could be interesting.
Maybe, yeah.
In the meantime, Jack...
Cam Anderson across the line, can't improve. He's done 4 laps in the softs now, so they're going to be quite worn. And he's well, considering with that spin, and now he's gone wide and he's spinning again, he's going to... No, he's not going to hit the wall.
Oh, maybe he's forgotten that he's on soft and not medium.
What is his lag?
Jack, on the other hand, seems like he is going for 2nd lap on those medium tires.
Yeah, Callum Anderson is like lagging very, very badly.
And thank you, Lewis, if you're listening. I believe you posted the stream link in the chat. Something that really don't work for me since my phone is just messing up every time. But Jack Yates coming to the line now to improve his time and go 2nd with a 109.3. Not a bad lap at all there.
On the mediums.
He's, well, I guess that is about
I think he's going again as well. He's 6/10 up on his lap. Let's look at the telemetry then. So this is a good lap, we'll stay on board with him.
Alright, he is, Jack is up again. But do we have anybody else on the lap?
I'm not sure, I'll stay on board with him because I think he's
Chris
6/10
seems
up.
to have improved his lap and goes up to 3rd.
Not my lap there either. So maybe Marcel's lap isn't as good. We suspected considering medium guys aren't far away.
When Storm has retired, I didn't catch that if he crashed or what he did.
Well, Jack's lost a lot of time in the middle sector, he's only at 10 up now, so...
Well, it might be enough to improve.
Only pits. Oh, and... Oh, he's out. I just caught the end of that.
Oh, and that is Chris Ryan.
Yeah, Chris Ryan has caught the very end of that. He's spun on the curb of the grass, I think. Yeah, he's not.
Well,
got a few jams left. Quite a few are out.
Billy seems to be out on the lap and he's up on his time. So maybe he can put himself inside the top 3 at the moment, as he is in the 2nd sector now. Sliding that back end out a little. Also seeing that Michael Marlowe says he can go pole, but it's like,
fastest.
And what a lap by Ushin with a 108.3.
Great lap, man.
I do believe he could go quicker when I think about it. In the meantime, Billy has done a 109.2, putting him right in front of Jack.
Nice. So nobody on a flying lap at the moment.
Well, no, Billy's not going for another one. Ushin is not going for another one. I believe Jeremy Pope will be one of the first to get on his next lap. That would be fly high for you.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we got some yellow
looks like
flag.
Storm is having some difficulties, saying
Ooh.
he would have to race with a brace on his hand again, which makes it difficult. Well, I still think Storm
Jeremy
can
Pope,
get a
that's
good
nice
result. But now we have Jeremy Pope on supers.
Oh, he locks up. Doesn't cost me any time, I don't think. But yellow
A
flag
lock up in the
second
first corner is really not what you want. But it depends a little if you go wide because of the lockup or not.
Yeah, I think he's backed off, maybe invalidated. Yeah, he's slaps over.
Can look like it.
Yeah, into the barrier.
But we have Michael
Nice
Marlowe
name.
right behind though, starting at lap 2, so
Yeah, Michael Marlowe.
he has not backed off.
Yeah, it's been overtake. He's still pushing.
Into this fourth corner, I
He's
find
going
it
down
really
to high
difficult.
ERS mode. That's interesting. Why?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's a little weird actually. You should be able to just put it into a hot lap. Oh,
Yeah, he's still in high. So
riding that curb, but
that's
it doesn't
definitely
seem
not
like
gonna
you
benefit him, I don't
invalidated.
think.
So, hello to you too,
Oh.
Lee. Shame you can race today. Nice to see you checking out the stream though.
Oh, and yeah, Michael Marlowe's bad last minute.
Well, it hasn't
Losing
looked
back end a lot.
that nice and tidy at the moment, but we will have to see what it is though. This
Yeah,
is
definitely
in
will
the
go
last
back
sector now.
Now he's fully back up to overtake.
Overtake,
He's
and
got to go
it's
across the line.
1:09.8.
Yeah, not bad lap. Double lap.
Not as quick as he would have hoped for.
Yeah, Jeremy
See
Pope's another lap.
Marcel,
As is Marcel, yeah.
he is out on the lap, and he has opted to go over to supers now. I believe I can remember
Yeah,
correctly.
everyone's on out on supers now except for... Yeah, everyone out on track is on supers. Oh no, sorry, except for Jack. Barney goes fastest. Not surprisingly really, because he's on the fast tyres. A 1:79.
Not a bad lap at all. Ushin, however, is about to start a lap, I believe, on the super soft tires.
Yep.
And it looks good into the first corner. Doesn't take too much curb in the second and third corner. As it comes to the DRS zone. And the first sector is 17.7.
This is the apex of
I'm
the...
not sure if that is too good.
Oh, that might be invalid from Lucien. Oh, that's definitely invalid, yeah.
Well, that's got to have been invalid.
Yeah. If it is, it's the luckiest burst ever.
It's kind of putting him in a spot. It's just about 3 minutes to go, so I guess he should be able to get in and go out for a new lap. Jack Gates has retired, so he is satisfied with his lap then.
So we got wide load Billy, out lap, I think, cool down lap.
And he goes in.
Yeah,
Billy Mossam that would
now,
be. He seems to be. He seems to be starting a lap now. Ooh, not using. Is he medium DRS? DRS? Ah, there he is.
see what you can do on the supers.
On the super soft tires. Going into the first corner. Looks nice and tidy.
Fast.
As he comes onto this DRS zone. 16.8, so he's improving right now. Doesn't go too wide. Coming into this, I would say this right-hander is a could be difficult. It's not the easiest corner to get exactly right.
Yeah, it's quite difficult.
I can tell you one thing for sure, without ABS it's even more difficult.
Oh, Kyle managed to get it. Oh my god.
Well, he was staying out of the way, to be fair. But it looked like
just
Billy...
what you just need to do to stay out by your corner, instead of actually going wide on the apex, just get off the racing line before the corner. It might be just the best way to do it.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not always that
Really
easy.
just
He might have thought there
I
weren't
just
anyone
sat in
behind
the
him.
corner.
As Billy goes third with a 1:08.6. He might be going for another lap.
I've started his lap. He's already started his lap.
But right now we are looking at Michael Marlowe, as this should be his last attempt to get a good lap in now.
Yeah, 1 or 2 laps left, I think, for these guys. Oh, and that's a block. Yeah, the 2 Force Indias, and they're both off. What was he doing there,
Alright,
Billy?
well...
He blocked us. Maybe that was a bit of payback from before.
Could be,
He just literally sat on the racing line.
Well, I mean, what would the last race of the season be without a little controversy between teammates?
Yeah, the 2 Force Indias coming together. Well, not coming. Oh, and Billy's off.
And Michael Marlowe to the line, going 4th. I don't believe he will...
I think Cal Anderson will get another lap though.
Looks like he's going for a new lap. Although we're gonna have a look at... Well, not Billy, because he's lagging. Marcel then, he will... Well, I don't
he's guaranteed
think... Oh!
Really, unless Cal Anderson do anything about it.
Well,
oh, Jeremy, yeah. It's just all about Cal Anderson.
Jeremy is in the pit, Callum is out on the lap, but fuel light is flashing, so would be funny to see him run out of fuel before the finish line, to be honest.
Wow. Oh, there's back end a bit
revving his engine heavily.
Yep. Oh my god, okay, I thought you were on
Alright,
the
that
grass
was a little like that. Well,
yeah.
Billy has said sorry to Callum, so I guess it wasn't intentional then.
Oh, I still think there might have been a bit of payback from before, maybe, I don't know.
Could be. Oh, and he is running out of fuel. There we go. We wanted that.
Yes, and Marcel could just happily watch, knowing he's got pole position, knowing he's got no challenges. And yeah, he'll be settled best this race then.
Apparently some people are complaining about Callum's internet.
Yeah.
Well, the top 10 for you then is Marcel Holler in first, pole position Ushenmik in second, third Billy Mossum, fourth Michael Marlowe, fifth Jack Yates, sixth Chris Ryan, Callum Anderson in seventh, and even though he wanted to start at the back, Jared Fosbury is starting in eighth, Storm in ninth, Jeremy Pope in 10th, and Paco Suarez in 11th.
Yeah, I do think that's quite silly. You know, if you retire early on, you still finish ahead of others. I think the game, you should make the game so whoever retires first goes to the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would agree on that.
Some people with collie bands,
unless someone gets disqualified though.
Full
but
wet,
full wet start.
Oh God, this is gonna be an interesting race, isn't it?
Full wet Brazil. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So, shall we see? On to guessing the podium then. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to have a go first? See yourself.
I'll go first. I think Marcel will win. I think we could see Jared and Paco coming through the pack and getting a podium, maybe. I think.
Interesting. I'm gonna go. It's quite a tough one. I would say Ocean, but Rain, I'm not sure how he is there, so I'm gonna go Marcel in first, Fosbury in second, and Ushin in third. I know one thing for sure though. Our Charlie Sampson, who's kind of been the wet weather specialist in this tier, he's gonna be gutted that he couldn't race today and that we have wet weather. He's kind of been hoping for that every race.
So obviously that's the formation lap now. Let's hope these two guys do each other to get us qualified.
A few guys running a little wide. Oh, as Marcel is sliding. Oh no.
What
Marcel,
was that?
Marcel almost lost it completely.
Oh god, both. So the guys in the front row gonna have some nice cold tires.
He kinda, well, it's wet weather though, so
yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah,
it's not that. It's not as important if they were starting in the drive with mediums or softs.
Or hards in Britain. I mean, horrible.
Oh, don't talk about those hards. Terrible tires to drive with. I'm telling you, I can never get any pace with those.
Okay, yes, we got the first guys lining up on the grid now. Paco at the back. It's quite far back actually. You have to wait like an hour for him to get around.
Quick question: do you think Ocean can take Marcel into the first corner?
I don't know. It's obviously a short run, so I think if Billy gets a good start, he'll be able to cover it off. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, you keep a guy in the front, I'll keep an eye on the back.
Alright, alright. They've lined up on the grid, and I'm getting a terrible camera angle. There we go. One. And it's 5 red lights, and the way we go, it looks like a good start for the Mercedes in second, but it's a really good start by the Red Bull.
Oh, we got the Ferrari in the grass.
Of Michael, as Marcel runs a little wide, loses his positions, and is down to third, and
argy there, definitely wing damage.
And look at that, Jared is up to
my god,
fourth.
Callum Anson needs to stop, he's just lagging so bad, he's going to cause an incident, I think.
You can't see his lag, but that might...
Yeah, he was before, he was terrible over the track.
On the front though, we've seen some changes as Ushin has taken the lead
and
after...
Callum Anderson and Jeremy Poe. Wow. That was a bit of a silly incident, I think. Callum Anderson's come off worse.
Oh, well, that's a shame. It is many laps left though.
Yeah, especially... Oh, he needs to spun it again. No, oh no, he almost did that.
At least, as I was going to say, Ushin has taken the lead. Michael Marlowe sits second now. Marcel has dropped down to third place. Jared up to fourth place at the moment. Chris is in fifth place. I do believe that's where he started.
Yeah, the worst loses out, so Billy dropped 4 places and Cam Anderson. But yeah, Jared gained 5
Jack
positions.
Too.
Yeah, so just
Jared and Paco both has gained. Well, Paco has lost his position to Billy right now. Well, he's run wide.
Paco went wide then, completely cut turn 2.
Well, I mean, I actually think Paco. Oh! And that was Marcel in the wall.
Has he got a wing?
It looks like he has most of his wing at least. Looks like he has everything of it.
Oh,
as Jack Yates is out.
Wall, yeah.
Oh, and what a position. Oh, and Marcel going completely off the track to avoid him.
Yes, Marcel started on pole in this race.
Well, that's not the season finale Marcel wanted, I think. Although he did start at pole though, so he is the driver with the most pole positions this season. Although I do believe he
has pulled away
from Michael, yeah.
And Jared's right, up to pull. Could he go for a move? Late breaking down the inside, that's a late move, if touched.
Oh, but he's not getting past though.
Yeah. Very late move there from Jared.
Gotta have been, I really didn't see him going for that one, but fortunately they're both still in it. On the other hand, the closest battle right now is Chris Ryan and Adrian Storm. Ferrari against Merck. It's a battle everyone wants, isn't it?
Indeed it is. Please, no spoiling of today's qualifying, I haven't watched it.
I'll do my best to not spoil anything. Chris, however, seems to be slipping a little away from Storm now. Yeah, Marcel, on the other hand, seems to have gotten his pace together again.
Oh, Michael Wallace run wide. That could give Jared an opportunity down to turn 1, I think. Here's one of them late moves again, like last lap.
And he's
lost it! Oh my god, that was funny.
He just lost it on traction there. And Michael is out of the race. Wow. It's a big shame.
Paco, by Pat Billy, so he's cut turn 2 again. He's really struggling in turn 1 to turn 2, Paco is. He's cut it quite a few times now, I've seen him do. Oh, and he's losing the back end. Yeah, I think Paco might be running a dry cell.
No, I don't necessarily think that, but I think Paco probably drives with no assists today. Oh.
That's because Cam answered, I think.
Well, that is lucky for Marcel and Jeremy, at least, as they've lost a lot of ground.
I don't think we'll see anyone pitting.
Question is, it looks... Well, it's still raining, yeah. As Michael says, he didn't have any control on the rear end. Wet setup had too much ballast. As Chris...
Well, that's why, Michael, you don't just go on time trial and load up the setup.
Chris and Jeremy has gotten a drive-through for speeding under a safety car.
Oh god, well done to them.
Well, I shouldn't say too much, I've managed to do that myself before. Oh my god. Did Fly High get a second drive-through for speeding in the safety car?
I think he did, yeah. Wow.
Well, that's a shame. That pretty much ruins his race.
Where is the safety car?
Jay? What, the safety car?
Yeah. Oh, it's not getting picked up yet. Oh, there it is.
Oh, is this Jeremy trying to take his drive-through?
Maybe, we have to come back again and do another one, can't they?
Nah, but you can't do a drive-through under a safety car.
Yeah. Oh, can't you? No, I did not know.
No. I wonder if he knew that or not.
Oh, funny if he didn't.
Well, yeah, you have a good point there. As the safety car is ahead of the top drivers now.
I predict that on this restart, at least 2 or 3 drivers will resign, I think.
Oh, I don't hope that, but...
Turn 3, and just collect everyone. Once the ghosting is off, so...
It could happen, it could happen.
Oh, and Jeremy Pope's going wide. Bit there on the grass. It's really not having a good day, is it?
Who?
Fly High, Jeremy.
Nah, well, Right now, he's still in 8th, as we do have a lot of attendance today, so we'll still grab a few points, but
Don't give up, really.
he's not having the he's not having the day he wants to, for sure. Not that he is one of the quickest drivers in this division in the first place, but
and Marcel, oh my god. He almost spun it on the curve.
Speeding under a safety car, that's not something I expect Jeremy to make that mistake. But well, it is.
Oh, and Oyston's gone wide. People seem to be struggling even under the safety car. I've seen a few people have some wobbles. Oyston went very wide then off the track.
Well, it is Brazil and rain, so.
Yep.
And if you believe.
Oh my god! And Paco almost lost his wing. Bit of brake, well, not brake checking, but people slowing down a lot.
Well, that's quite funny on this game actually. People just can't ride properly under a safety car often.
Yeah, I'm not telling you about it.
They're like
on Tuesday on the restart. There's a massive pile up.
Tuesday. No, I didn't see that.
So I just floored it on the safety car restart when the leader hadn't even gone yet. Just caused a massive pile up.
Tuesday. I was doing comps for another league actually, so didn't get to see your race. But something that is typical on under the safety car is that people just like bangs down the throttle and bangs down the brakes all the time. They can't just drive with a little throttle and keep the gaps steady.
Yeah, and you always get that one person who just goes like right up the back here the whole time instead of just keeping a nice gap.
Yeah, I came to realize
the safety car should be in this lap though. I think it's the 3rd lap, isn't it?
Well, I hope it is. Everyone is on this train now. Jeremy at the back of it too. You know, Jeremy, if it weren't for the fact that he has 2 drive-thrus, I don't think it would have been that bad, because I seem to remember that somebody said it was going to be wet, then damp, then dry, so could be able to still be up there if he got his strategy better than everybody else, but with that second drive-through, it's gonna be a little too hard, I think. If he did get 2 though, I believe he did. And safety car in or not? Safety car in, yeah.
Safety car in this lap.
Which means that Ocean is gonna slow them all down now. Or not?
Get ready for the stewards to get busy. Where's he gonna go?
He's not going yet.
And he goes now.
And he's going. Looks like Jaredo is right back at his tail there, and he will be going for the inside.
And,
Billy tries to get through too.
And Ocean's still there. They've made contact twice there, and he's
and
Paco's round.
Oh,
Nice off swing. He's not going to be happy with that. People are just too aggressive off the restart there.
Well, I mean, the dive from Billy there, he sensed the tiny opportunity.
Yeah, the door was open, but he was a bit too aggressive.
Yeah, it was a bit aggressive, that one. But it was a tiny gap, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But Jaredo, he's in the front now and seems to have the race right where he wants it. Can he get another win this season?
I can say for you,
lately. I think everybody knows that Jared was by far the most consistent and best driver in the beginning of the season. He struggled a little bit in the middle, and then when he had the chance to close the championship a few times, a few rounds ago, he kind of messed up. But he did
Yeah, I
manage
think
to
we can
close
see a
it.
move on Billy here from Ocean. Oh, he pits.
As Billy goes in the pit, so there won't be any move then. Although further back. Nah, it's the battle for second, that's where it is.
Billy's on Inters, by the way, and a lot of people are in. Maybe it's time for Inters.
Well, I mean, I think Jeremy, he's probably in to serve his drive-through.
Yeah, he is, but 2 people come out on Inters.
One of them at least.
Yep.
But yeah, Billy and Paco on to Inters, so... Interesting that nobody took the gamble under the safety car, to be fair.
And Chris right there as well.
Chris in 3rd place at the moment. Can he get his first podium in F2 this season?
Yeah.
Would be a hell of a way to finish his season. But he has Marcel right behind him though.
Yeah.
Ocean seems to have closed the gap a little too, Jared too. Chris is driving strong at the moment as he's...
And Chris is in. Pits.
And so is Marcel. And no stop and goes for any of those. It's Jeremy and Billy. Oh yeah, it's definitely time for Inters. Jeremy is struggling heavily on his wet tires right now.
Yeah, I think he still got a drive through, doesn't he? So he'll have to go around again, maybe.
I think he has. I'll have a look at that to see if he has a pit stop now or drive through.
We could actually see an undercut from Chris and Jared.
Well, Chris is pitting, but his car is just standing there right now. Alright there. No, it was a drive through. I believe. Right, I'm not getting any clear pictures on that.
Yeah, it's a wall I'm just looking at.
Yeah, that's what I got to. But Marcel on those... Well, didn't Chris pit?
Yeah, he is. Yes. Yeah, he did, but he's gone back on wet.
Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, he had a drive-through to serve too, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well...
Marcel wasn't exactly catching him though.
No, so it might be the crossover period between these two now, as Shane has joined a little too late there.
Only a bit.
Yeah, just almost an hour.
Yeah, I think Jared's gonna come out well ahead of these guys.
Jared out of the pit now. Chris and Marcel.
Oh,
and Chris is struggling now.
Yeah,
Marcel, oh, it's gonna be a run down to the corner. Marcel or Jared? Ah, he can't, and Marcel has the position. So the Inters are definitely quicker now then. Unless Jared just had a really bad pit entry and exit. That could also be the case.
Maybe,
And Jeremy is still in the pit, and there he's retired.
Yeah, he's giving up.
But his car is driving out though. Shame for Jeremy there, not the race he wanted, but... And we're down to 7 drivers at the moment. Question is...
Oh, Billy, and he's... Wow, he's in the wall there. Again, he's touched the curb. The car's spun.
And now, I guess Chris is pitting. Ocean is staying out though.
Yeah, He's getting caught rapidly though, so...
Yeah, he's getting caught rapidly,
Stupid
but
decision, I think.
is he trying to stay out until it's dry?
I think that's a bit of a stupid idea, to be honest.
Well, it's still raining, so... I don't know.
I think he'd lose too much time by the time it went dry.
Well, I would think that too. But we'll have to see though. Still 24 laps left, so...
Yeah, back on back to storming this race.
Losing a little time to Marcel and Paco.
Oh, and Storm and Paco touch there.
Of Storm. A feisty looking Renault. However, I think Jared trying to slipstream Marcel down to the first corner. He's too far behind though, as Marcel just set the best lap of the race right now.
I don't know what Option is doing, to be honest.
I'm telling you, he's trying to stay out until it's dry, or he's trying to stay out as long as possible to stretch the inters to the end.
Possibly, yeah.
It looks weird now, but I don't want to say too much because, like, in the end, he will probably gonna look like knobheads.
Paco down the inside, and that's the end of that.
Easy done move there. Jared is close to Marcel now too, but Marcel just seemed to be too quick in the second sector for Jared to actually get within the distance of passing him. As he was just 5 tenths behind, but out of the last corner he's 9 tenths behind, so looks like he's gonna struggle getting past Marcel. Although he does set fastest lap with a 19.6 at the moment.
Oh my god, he was hitting there. Jared broke very, very late and almost whacked Marcel right in the back.
You just gotta be careful about that. Storm though, putting up the fastest lap to, I believe it's no, Paco it was. Paco.
Yeah, Owen Storms. I know.
Struggling a little with the traction. Ocean though still out on those 13 laps old wet tires.
Worse than Ferrari strategy.
Ironically, he's in Merc though.
Yeah.
As we see that Jared once again is trying to close that gap to Marcel.
Yeah, I think I'll run on him here now, maybe.
However, though, the exit here will be crucial, and it looks like Marcel had a better exit. Although Jared is closer this time, so he might be.
Oh, he's lifted off. Lost the back end, I think. Jared did.
Callum in the chat cheering on his teammate Billy. And he's gonna settle behind Marcel for another lap. I think this is the fight for the net lead right now, as I have no idea what Ushin is doing and if that's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't think it will work, to be honest.
Nah, he's losing too much time at the moment. However, Jared though...
And as it gets dry and dry, he's going to lose more and more time.
Yeah, unless it suddenly dries up really quick within the next...
Yeah, unless it dries up within like a lap, which is not going to happen.
Which definitely
oh, and Storm's gone.
And that is Storm.
Let's see where that is.
As Chris has finally gotten onto his inter tires.
I see where he's done it.
Oh, give us a second.
It's the carbon. Oh my.
Oh.
Yeah, Chris almost hit him there. Wow. 2 seconds separate first and second now. Gonna be seeing an overtake soon, I think.
Well, this could be interesting because considering third is just a second behind Marcel too.
Yeah.
Well, actually, almost 1.5 now. As he keeps losing.
Oh no,
and
Ocean's lost it on his own. He's out. What a bottle. Hey,
And
why
that
was
is
he out on those wet
both
tyres?
of the Merc drivers out. In
Yeah,
just a few
why
seconds.
did he stay out? What a stupid decision. Only 5 drivers left now.
Yeah, well, it
In this
definitely
race.
didn't pay off. So with 5 drivers
That's an understatement.
left. 5 drivers left and almost over half the race left too.
Oh my god. Less than half the race.
Nah, not less. We're on lap 16, aren't we? Yeah. 16 times
Yeah,
2
there's
is 32,
36
so
laps.
a little less than half the race.
No, half of 36, 18.
And we're on 16.
Yeah, and half of, there's more than half to go.
Yeah.
There's 20 laps to
Oh,
go.
I see what. Yeah. I said that we were just finished with a little less than half the race. So I was talking about what we've done already.
Oh, stop trying to pretend that you're smart. Come on.
Small misunderstanding there. Question right now is, can Jared close that gap to Marcelian, because he seems to be struggling to doing that.
I just thought, I think I might know why Jeremy Pitt retired, because he came out on medium tyres.
Yeah, that can be.
Yeah, I don't think he just quit because he's going to be half anymore. Does he? Well, came on
I
medium.
would more guess that it was because of the mediums.
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to do master strategy, but well, now we can definitely see that it wasn't. And yeah, as I said, though, Ocean was trying to wait for tries, and he tried lap 19.
Yeah.
He said it's gonna be that try on lap 19. Though. Certainly doesn't look like it.
Hey, is Ocean in the chat?
Yeah. On the live stream.
Ocean, mate, that was the worst strategic decision ever. Just saying.
Small lesson. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta try.
When Jeff says pit, you've got to pit, alright? Simple as that.
No. You should never listen to Jeff.
Well, when he says, you know, oh, it's time for inters, he's usually right, or time for dries, or time for wets, or whatever. Not like the dry strategy calls when you've got like one lap to go and you say go on hard.
Certainly not always right.
To be fair on Jeff, he tries his best.
No, he does not. He does not try his best. that is one thing I know. On the other hand, though, Jared is losing more and more time right now, almost 2 seconds behind. Could Marcel take his second victory of the season?
I think the pace is just similar between them two guys.
Wait.
It's turned into a bit of a boring race now, hasn't it?
Right now it's kind of turned. Well, would actually be Marcel's third victory of the season, when I think about it.
Yeah.
So
I've noticed that Jared, every time going into turn 1 runs very wide. So maybe he needs to break. I think he needs to break up quite a bit earlier than what he's doing at the moment.
Could be. He's definitely losing time. At least though.
Yeah.
Well, do you care to guess your top 5 for the race?
Oh, I think Marcel will win. Jared, I think Jared will be second. I think Billy will be third. And I think Paco will be fourth. But believe it or not, I think Chris Ryan will be fifth.
Interesting. Well, it isn't too hard to guess now with 5 drivers, but... Alright, wait. You pretty much guess it will be like this.
Tires.
Yeah. Well, one thing's for sure though, Marcel definitely looks like the quickest driver on track right now, as his gap to Jared is just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I think he's quite consistent. Well, I suppose so is Jared really, but he just hasn't got the pace, the alright pace.
Maybe.
Maybe he's got a dry self in, or a 50-50 setup, you know, who knows.
It could be.
But then again, Marcel did take pole, so... you could have 50-50, you could have dry, or wet, anything really.
Well, you gotta remember though, that Jared didn't do quali, so... It's kinda hard to say where he would have been. And we shouldn't forget that we could see Marcel doing a bottle too.
Well, now you've mentioned that Jared didn't do qualifying, then if Jared had any brain cells, then he should be on a wet cell. But it's Jared, so I'm not really sure if he has any brain cells.
Hard to say, as Marcel does put up fastest lap now.
On 11 lap old, it's not bad.
Well, I hope it's a dry race tomorrow.
I hope that you crash out tomorrow.
Don't say that, you know it's gonna happen anyway.
Sure.
It's not necessarily gonna have to happen, but...
But it will, that's what he's saying.
Let's just say it like this, I'm glad I have no idea who's crashed out the most in IRL history, because that would have probably been me. Not gonna lie.
Could I take 2 wins in a row?
No.
Oh come on, I'm a god in Brazil.
Sorry, but
It's
no.
my best shot.
No, Brazil is a good track for you, but I don't think you can match Jay and Jack there.
Well, I didn't need to last week, they bottled it, so... They do that then.
True, but I don't think they will this week.
Well, we're just talking about F1 now, because F2 is boring. Literally nothing's happening.
Well, I mean, something is happening. They are driving, but not much else is happening. Couldn't we just get a random safety car or something?
Well, that means somebody has to crash out, so you have to predict who that will be.
Who could be the next one to crash out? I would say Billy on lap 25. That's my guess then.
Billy on lap 25, okay.
Do you want to guess?
No.
You have to guess.
I think that you will crash tomorrow.
Have you already established that will happen? Although I don't know.
And I also think that while doing that, you'll take out 80 drivers with you.
That would be hard. That would be very hard.
But it's you, anything's possible.
Don't worry though, LeBrun. I'll make sure to take you with me.
Wow.
A little payback for Azerbaijan. When you made me stand and
Well, that
wait
means
in the
everyone
casual
to
section.
take me out. Look at the gap now between Jared and Marcel.
Yeah, it's gone a
Closing
bit
a
down
little
now,
bit.
so I mean, I would like a new battle.
Yep.
You know, it's
Instead of
quite
just driving
funny how you
around.
didn't end up the most hated person in IRL after that crash in Baku, where you kind of held
I
up
didn't want to.
half the field.
Oh. Oh, come on,
It's like
somebody
literally
crashed
you
somebody.
ruined half the driver's race.
That was funny though.
Ah, it was probably one of
Something
the
needs to happen. Like,
most
come on,
funny
Paco.
moments of
I
the
think
season.
Paco's gonna crash now. In like turn 2 or something, because we're struggling there. I'm predicting it. You ready? Stay on board and he'll crash.
Alright, Paco in which turn? Turn 2?
Yeah. Turn 1, 2 complex.
Alright, he's getting through turn 1. Turn 2. I think he might be watching because it looked like he was taking that very cautiously.
By the way, it has stopped raining, just to let you know.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I can also see that Jared has almost closed this gap, got down to a second now.
Yeah, 1.1 seconds now. And Chris Ryan's in the pits. I think this is too early though for
It's too early, but he's quite far
he's got
behind,
nothing to
so
lose.
he's got to try to do something.
Yeah, nothing to lose.
Can respect that.
Yeah.
Although
Oh, he's
47
almost
seconds
spinning
left.
coming out the pits. Doesn't fill you with confidence that when you're spinning coming out the pits.
He's not pitting yet.
What is he doing? He's going like 1 mile an hour at the pits. What is he doing?
Yeah, I think he's realized that it's too wet at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, speed in the pit lane, Billy.
Ooh,
He's
that
got
is
no
cool.
stop go. And he's changing his wing as well, okay. He's on supers.
Alright, well that could indicate that it's getting slippery on
Oh,
the
Jared
inters
right
now
behind Marcel, and they've got a lap car coming up soon now. Which is... Oh, please get out of the way, Chris. Okay. Thank you.
I feel bad for Chris on those soft tires right now. And Billy's gone out on
Kill him,
supers.
Jared, come on.
11 laps
no,
on
don't do that.
supers. What do you think about that, Brad?
It is possible if you go on tyres, I think, but it will be quite high on where
You gotta remember with this. Oh, and I think Chris went around there, but we do have Jared right on the back of Marcel, and Marcel
Jared
goes
stays
into
out.
pit.
This will be interesting. Oh, and he gets a 5-second
no.
penalty. Wow, well done.
I think he might have bottled the
Local
win there.
needed. Yep.
In the meantime,
Let's see the gap between Billy and Paco. Let's see what the
Chris
times
is
are
going
looking
in
like.
again. I guess it will front wing change then.
Maybe.
Marcel out on the soft tires, but I can't see anything but a wall. Paco is going in for new tires now too.
Yeah.
Chris went
I
back
haven't seen
to the
DRS
inters.
enabled though. Oh, he's back on it. Oh my god, what are you doing? Time!
no.
Oh god. Just
Oh.
stop. Oh, I'm like side by side. No, they were nearly side by side in the pit lane then. With Chris
Let's have a
and
look at
Paco
Marcel
in the
here and
last.
see how he looks on those soft tires. Ooh, it's looking
Why did
difficult.
he come out back in this? What is wrong with it?
Oh, it's definitely too early for soft tires. Certainly looks like it, as Marcel is just slipping and sliding.
This is like I said before, Sondre, always listen to Jeff.
No! Probably
Yeah.
Jeff, you told Marcel to
Please
go in.
don't. I bet Jared hasn't spent the pit lane, I can't believe Chris Ryan came back out on it. Oh my god, what an idiot.
And I'm pretty certain Jared will still be in the lead now as Marcel lost a lot of time.
Yeah, he will by a mile.
It depends though, his tires will be cold, so he might struggle on this first lap now.
No, he'll stay ahead. It's the yellow flag and it's Paco. Paco's around.
Oh yeah, Marcel is just in the first corner now.
Yeah, Paco spun then. And oh my god, Chris Martin has stayed out on his lovely inters.
Yeah, I think he's gonna regret that choice in a lap or two.
Although he is catching Billy. Very quickly, oh my god. He's catching him rapidly, oh my god. Maybe inters are faster at the moment.
Oh, and Paco pits again.
Paco's pitted.
And Marcel is catching
Chris
Jared.
Is catching him really very quickly.
Well, he's losing a little too. Paco has gone on to super tires now.
I'm very shocked about Chris Ryan's pace at the moment. It looks bone dry, but Chris Ryan's catching very quickly.
And Billy's still behind Paco, but not too far now.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone off. Billy. Oh no, sorry, Paco's gone off.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has. With Marcel though, he's 5 seconds behind Jared now.
It might not be time for dries yet, you know. Oh, and Paco's off again. He's gonna get overtaken here. No, just still ahead. He's letting him through. He's gonna go down the inside. No contact. Paco, what is happening here? It's Paco.
Oh, I didn't realize they are actually battling.
Yeah. What do you think I meant down? What I meant by when I said down the inside?
I mean, I just thought you were a downy.
Wow.
No offense. Now I gotta admit, my thoughts drifted away for a moment, and DRS enabled, so now should be the time.
Enabled. And in that process, Chris Ryan gained 30 seconds on Paco. Oh, and they almost touched on the straight. Oh, they touched again, and
they touched, and Paco.
Oh, he's gonna kill. He's taking him out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and Paco's gonna call it a day, I think. Yeah. Oh no, he's not. He's carrying on.
He hasn't.
What was that? Oh my, this race just stupid, isn't it?
Well, those two brought some entertainment at least.
I think Jared's got to lap
Chris
Billy.
is now pitting for dry tires. Jared seems to have this win in his hands now.
We weren't laughing at Chris before, Sondre, for going out onto the inters, but I think it's gained him more time than if he would have stayed out.
Probably.
So, even though we were laughing at him, it turned out to be a brilliant strategic call. Yeah, Billy's about to be lapped, I think. Or maybe in a few last time.
But Jared is losing time to Marcel now, so...
Oh, and Paco's off again and he spun round. He's facing backwards. Oh, and he almost took out. That would have been funny if he took out Jared then and came past. Marcel goes past. Still water on the track. I've seen it there on Paco's on board. Paco's off again.
Oh, and Marcel got another penalty. Well, I mean, for Marcel's sake, he can just floor it and don't care about penalties since it's a minute down to the next driver.
Yep. And Paco's in the pits. So I think Chris Ryan, after all that, could get P4.
Chris coming on to the main straight now. Paco is still standing in the pit, fixing his front wing.
Oh, it's gonna, oh no, he's gonna get him.
Oh no, Chris is gonna be ahead.
Yep.
Can Paco catch him though, or will he do another mistake?
I think the second option.
No trust in Paco.
Considering how he's been driving on these dry tyres, I wouldn't be surprised.
I got to say, it is a little funny that it was wet weather, then inter weather, and it's just been dry weather for a few laps, and Paco is already on his third dry set of tires.
Wow.
As Jared goes quickest with a 1:14.4. Gap down to Marcel isn't that big though, 3.5 seconds. Obviously Marcel does have that 5 second stop and go.
No yellow flag. Oh, it's Chris Ryan.
I don't know.
Oh, Paco's gonna overtake him now.
Ooh.
Oh, after all that work, Chris Ryan balls it for himself.
Ah, don't worry, Chris. Paco will spin in a corner or two. Look at this, Paco going wide now.
Oh, Paco's made a mistake. Well done, Paco. Oh my god. And oh, is Chris gonna go for the switchback? He's gonna get the DRS.
Oh, the best thing is, I said it a moment before it happened.
And he's got him. Oh, Paco. No, he's not gonna do anything. He's gonna get the switchback though.
No, and Billy goes fastest with a 14 flat. This is the battle to watch at the moment, the battle for fourth.
Yep.
Or the battle to not get last. Marcel went faster than Billy too. The track is getting better and better now.
Yep.
Chris is pulling away from Paco at the moment.
Yeah.
And Marcel's still trying to catch Jared.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do it though.
I think he's gonna catch him, but I don't think he's gonna be able to pull out the 5 second gap.
Yeah.
Especially
still
considering
has
it's
DRS.
just a few laps left now.
Yeah.
As Jared goes quicker with a 1:11.6 now. Although we are watching his teammate trying to find a way past Chris Ryan.
Could we see a move into zone 1 maybe?
Well, he is inside DRS, but he is a little far back.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he's gonna get close enough. Paco does set the fastest lap. Riding the curbs heavily.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris Ryan's got no ERS.
And with this result, Marcel is making sure that he's getting third in the championship.
Paco's drives. Oh, it's not decent for him, maybe.
Trying to find a way
Paco's
on
down
the
the
inside.
That's that done, I think.
Ah, well, wait and see. Paco is spinning in
It's
3
Paco,
corners.
Marcel the pit. So he's going fast lap.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. Well, he does have the gap behind him to do that.
Yep.
And he serves his stop and go. It's gonna be interesting to see though if Jared's there to do that. Jared should have the gap to do that right now, but
Yeah.
considering Marcel doesn't have a 5 second stop and go added to his race time anymore, Would he dare to do that? Because he could actually risk losing his race if he does.
Yeah.
Jared coming onto the main straight now. He does pit.
Oh, watch him speed now. That'll be fun.
I was just thinking about it.
Marcel going for the mega undercut.
Well, I don't think he will be able to undercut him, considering that penalty.
Yeah, he's nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
Oh, and side by side, Paco and Chris.
But Paco and Chris is going at it.
Yeah, Paco's gonna go back down the inside. Oh, and Chris covers him off, but not good enough to go around the outside.
Chris keeps his position.
Paco with DRS now. Down to 4.
He's going to go for it on the inside. He gets past, but ooh, back end slips a little. And he's actually off.
What is he doing? What is wrong with him today? Wow.
And Chris is up to 4th again.
Yep.
Oh, what do you think though, LeBrun? Paco or no, Jared or Marcel for fastest lap?
Marcel.
I was about to say Marcel too.
Yeah, well, he's copying me.
Now, well, as I said earlier though, Marcel with his 5th pole position of the season, the driver with the most pole positions this season. He's shown that he can pull out a really good lap. He's struggled more with his consistency.
Yeah.
But Paco though, can he get past Chris as he gets another penalty? I don't think Chris has many penalties after he served his drive through.
So around the outside. Can't do it.
He's gonna try.
Switch back though. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's going to go down the inside into the double right-hander. Oh, and Chris tosses it around the outside. Great. Oh, they touched Chris's round. And they're both off. Oh my god. And Jared's going to win the race just as this mayhem's happening. Oh my god, and Paco's letting
I think Paco is giving back the position. Yeah, that's
Jared wins.
Jared wins, sets fastest lap, but will he keep that though?
Let's see. Yeah, it's the same pens.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Marcel took the fastest lap.
Oh, can Paco get him on the line? Let's find out. Oh, he cut him out.
He's gonna try. Chris taking that inside. It's gonna be Chris ahead of Paco.
Like yeah, I've had a million penalties anyway.
Yeah.
That was the best race I've ever seen for all the wrong reasons. Oh, and just to top it off, Billy runs wide.
Yeah. Can he get fastest lap? Highly doubt so on 10 laps of the softs.
Yeah, considering he's lifting up as well. If he just donuts or something, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay.
And that is the last race of the season for F2. F1 is still tomorrow.
What a last race it was.
Yeah, might just had 11 drivers, but still brought some action and some nice bottles.
Indeed.
But you know I like my bottles.
Yeah.
But today's winner, also the championship winner, Jared Fosbury. And what a season
interviews, I think.
We're gonna give them an interview, yeah. I don't think Marcel will be there. I think he's gonna head down to eat his dinner. I think he's usually doing that. But
well, we can invite Jared.
Try to invite the top 5 drivers today as they finished. So
top 5, okay.
So it's Jared Fosbury with the win ahead of Marcel Holler in second, Billy Mossam in third, Chris Ryan in fourth, Paco Suarez in fifth. All the drivers that didn't finish was Ushen, Storm, Jeremy, Michael, Callum and Jack. And that's the last race of the season. For F2, obviously. And now we're gonna see if we can get some of them in for an interview. So we'll get the clone in. Try to get Marcel in. Billy was third, wasn't he? You know, I just realized I don't think Billy lagged out once today. Oh, very good. Yeah, he's usually lagging out once in quali or something. So that should be the drivers invited.
Lovely.
And shall we see? The winner and Paco has joined. So let's start off with Fosbury then. The Foss bottle, the Bottleberry himself. But it wasn't a bottle today though.
Yeah, it was.
It's a first.
Yeah, I didn't look at the weather. I thought it was slicks, so I put a dry setup on.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I'm actually luckily that I won this race. But no, I had to tweak the dry setup to the wets. So yeah, I was meant to start last, but the game decided, oh, if you retire first, you go 8th. So, but either way,
we
I had a
mentioned
good start. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
still a good race though. You had a battle with Marcel.
Yeah, it was a brilliant race. I was worried at the start because I thought I was going to bin it on the first lap, on the final corner. But the grip was there. I had to ease the throttle. Chris Ryan scared me at one point because he was like right next to me. I was like, geez, where's he got this pace from? But no, he did brilliant today. He had a good race with Paco and a nice neck and neck finish at the end.
Definitely.
But no, today was challenge strategy. I thought I messed up. Wets, I stayed out an extra lap than everybody else. Pitted and then it sprinters, and I think Marcel just jumped me because I struggled out of the pits because I left my pit limit on by mistake. So I lost a bit of time there. Marcel got past, did a great drive as well today. And then I knew the dries were coming, and it was dry on the track. Like, it visually was dry on track on lap 17, 18, and then on lap 21, I believe I pit. The softs wouldn't heat up. They were at 70 at one point, and they're just dying. So, kept it on track. Marcel was getting on me, and then I had a big gap from that pit stop. And then I noticed he pitted for supers, trying to get the fastest lap. And I only just beat him by, I think, a few hundredths on fastest lap. So fastest lap and a win today is pretty amazing. Now I think me and Paco are tying on wins, and I matched my target of 18 podiums, I believe. So, it's end the season with a bang. But no, Chris, Paco, and all the drivers who turned up today did amazing. They've done amazing all season. So,
Well, you did tie Paco on the most wins with 6 each. So, you two have literally won 12 of the 21 rounds. So you've been a dominant force this season. But what do you think though? Would it have been this way if drivers like Lee and Nino got their racing together from round 1?
I'd be cocky and say yeah, but Nino unfortunately wasn't here today, and Lee couldn't make it from PlayStation issues. And, we can't miss out Lux, Marcel, and Storm. They're also at the pace, at my pace anyway. I still believe Paco's a bit quicker than me still, but there's been drivers. All drivers have had a chance. Billy, even Billy today. Yeah, there was.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a bit of instance with some cars, but no, Billy had the pace in Austria. He did very well.
Yeah.
I think Italy beat me. No, he's got pace for next season. I think he could do well. Lux. No, there's a lot of drivers in F2 who can do well next season. It's been lucky for me this season to win with consistency. So, we'll just see what happens next season. I believe Paco would like to win the title back, or try and win it at least. But it's. I've got to thank every F2 driver for the whole season.
Can you remember how many podiums do you have this season?
18.
18. Do you think you can match that again? Or do you think this is probably the best you will ever do over one season?
I'll try next season. It's going to be more competition. But you never know. I might match it. I might beat it. So, but no, it's not always about getting those podiums. It's about having fun, and respect. And it's not always about winning. It's just about taking part. So, I'll keep it in my head, but it won't be a main goal to beat. It'll be defending that title of mine. So, yeah.
Fair enough. Well, congratulations on another win, another podium, another fastest lap, and the championship, the constructor championship. The season has pretty much gone as well as you can expect. So, congratulations on everything.
Thank you very much.
And then we will see. Alright, so Billy is not here. We're gonna move on to 4th place, which would be Chris Ryan.
Wow, am I not gonna get any questions, Sondre?
Do you have any questions for him?
No, but you could have thought of me. I mean, come on.
Well, you were so quiet, so I thought you left for a moment.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
Wait, I've got a question. Obviously, you've had a good season this season, Jared. But how do you think considering that? Obviously, Lee and everyone, and like Nino and all them, are going to be in it. Do you think you can get as many wins to actually win the championship?
Honestly, no. We'll just wait and see. I might have a few surprises yet, so because I'm trying to learn no assists for next season on a wheel, so I might be on a wheel next season yet. I don't know. You'll just have to wait and find out.
I will wait, and we will find out.
We most definitely will. That was the only question you had for Jared Brand?
Yeah, I'm saving my good questions for the next shows.
Alright, well, do you want to have a go at Chris then?
No.
Alright, then I'll take Chris, and I think you want to have a go at Paco in the end.
Yeah, I'll go Paco. I've got a lot of questions for him,
Alright. Well, Chris then.
Yes. Didn't want to talk to him anyway.
Place. In
Thank
the
you.
last
Yes,
race
sir.
of the season. That's got to be a good feeling.
Oh man, once I saw the rain when the race was started, I was like, oh no, not again. I'm always getting caught with the dry setup in the rain, so I worked with what I had. You know, did pretty good. Didn't expect everybody to fall out like that, but
Well, I mean, you
and then
survived and you ended up with the 4th place, and the big question
nice little
might
battle
be
with Paco.
if you didn't get that drive-through. And
Oh man. Hmm.
do you think you could have been in the fight for 3rd place then and your first podium?
Yeah. If I wouldn't have got that drive through during the caution or the full course caution, then I think I probably would have been up there with Billy. But you know, I messed up with my tires also. I went in and I put softs on way before I needed to, and I came out and like Jared was saying, they never got me heating them. I couldn't go around corners. I was sliding everywhere, so I decided to go make another pit stop, put some more intermediates on. I mean, you know, it helped me because I got back up there and me and Paco were going at it, you know. So I'm glad I gained a position off of that. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess you are happy with the final race for you this season
Yes.
then?
I wish my season would have been a better one, you know, and hopefully next year. I mean, I probably won't be in the Ferrari, you know, because of my pace. I need to get a car to probably somebody that has more pace. But
Well,
you know, I'd love a different car, you know, love a seat. So.
try to see if that can help different
Oh yeah.
environment. Well, talking about next season then, what would your target for that be?
Oh, well, I mean, you know, I finally gained a lot of good points today. You know, I want to keep it up. I got a lot of momentum. My last race that I had, you know, I finished, what, I think 6th, maybe?
Something like
A
that,
couple
yeah.
weeks ago. Yeah, and so, I mean, it's only getting better. So, you know, I've got that momentum going to the end of the season. So the beginning of the next season should be pretty good, you know.
Uh-huh. Well,
I like that the end of the season. I love that end of the season momentum. So I got all off season to wait for it. So.
yeah, most definitely. And well, with next season being on a new game, what do you think about that?
Oh, I'm very interested to see this new game. You know, especially if you guys want to allow personal paint jobs. You know, we're gonna go all classic style again. You know, just it's exciting to see what's gonna happen next season. So excited to
Most
see.
definitely. Your
Yes.
main target for next season, is that a podium or?
Oh, my main target is to win. You know, I want to win a race, but I mean, you know, that's my top goal. Actually, top goal championship, but you know, I'm gonna start slow. I want to win a
Oh,
race.
well, just gotta keep practicing then, and suddenly you're there, taking wins.
Yep, I'm getting better.
Well, for the moment then, congratulations. Except if you have any questions, Brad. Almost forgot about you again.
No, he already said no in the
Um,
beginning. Remember, he don't like talking to me anymore.
um, oh yeah, what happened between that incident between like you and Paco? You touched a few times and that.
Oh yeah, I was going into the corner and it kind of went down a little too much. I was trying to give him enough room, but I guess he was struggling, you know, and came up into me and we just got together. So I was trying. I don't know if he wanted the position or if I got him or he got me, but he had pulled over, so I went by and then we started battling again. So I guess it's all good after that. I'd have to see a replay to know exactly what happened, but
Mm.
you know. From what I've seen of Paco, you know, it was a mutual thing. It was no problem with me or him, but you know, it was just a racing thing. So
Alright, fair enough. That the only question, Bran, or do you have any
Yeah.
more? That was that for it. Well then, congratulations on your 4th place today, Chris. Getting closer to and
thank you.
closer to that podium now.
I am. It's feeling a lot better.
Hopefully you'll get it next season. For
Oh
now,
yeah.
good luck for next season then.
All right, thank you, sir.
And have a nice weekend. And
You
then,
too. Thank you.
thank you. And then, Bran, you
Yeah,
wanted to have a go at Paco because you had a lot of questions.
I do.
Well, then
Paco,
I'll let you take it away.
I'm gonna be honest. I've raced with you many times before, right? And I don't think I've ever seen you bottle and make mistakes as much as that. What what happened to you? And just bit like that was the funniest race I've ever seen because just like every corner you're like bottling it and crashing and making mistakes.
To be honest, I think the problem was I didn't put the dry setup. Not the wet setup. I thought it was gonna be dry. Um, so I was losing back end constantly, and generally I don't have time to play during the week. So today I didn't train at all. So when you arrive to a race and you are so calm, you know, things generally don't go good. Also, adding the fact that um, Billy took me out 2 times.
Oh yeah, we just see that was his fault, yeah, on the straight and that.
That cost me a lot, and it was a pity because I think I could have fought for the victory if it wasn't for that, because I was trying to keep the tires cool and trying to not make the wear um, higher. So I think it could have been a more interesting race, but yeah, um, in the end it was a disaster because of the setup and all that, and because I didn't train at all for today's race. But yeah.
And just run us through your perspective on the crashes with Billy and with the incident with Chris as well.
Um, well, with Billy, I don't have much to commentate. I think um, the first incident, it was after the safety car went to the pits. He did a crazy dive into Oisin. Um, it was a stupid dive. So I saw a gap and I went into the outside for the second turn, but he just didn't respect the limits, pushed me off the track, and when I was going to rejoin, he was there and he just made me lose the car and go to the wall. Then in the second incident, I don't know if he saw me, but he just was going too close, and I just was there and I went directly into the wall. With Chris, I didn't have much incidents. Like, it was more because of me, because I was suffering a lot and not breaking where I should break, than his fault. So I gave him back the position a couple of times, but still we had the chance to have a good battle. So yeah, with Chris it wasn't that big, you know, incident.
Okay, and I don't know where you are in the championship because I don't really follow F2 that much. I think you're second by Jared. Okay, just like sum up your season. Tell us. Have your goals been met, or did you want to win the championship? And what's your goals for next season, next year as well?
Since the start of the season, I was honestly thinking that I could win, that
Yeah.
without disrespecting Jared, that I was the favorite to do it. Um, but still, in some races, I like I think the bad luck, um, the bad luck and being cocky and all them together, it was horrible because I missed one race. Then there were 3 or 4 races where I got taken out. Um, and then there was 3 races, Singapore, Russia, and I cannot remember the other one, where I was a bit cocky, beating maybe where, I could have, for example, in Singapore, I don't know if you saw it.
I
Um,
remember it.
yeah, there were like 6, 7 laps remaining, and I saw the guy for doing a pit stop, and I just was behind. And when I did the pit stop, I fall behind Um, that got me a lot because I actually got to overtake them, but by overtaking them, I did a mistake, breaking the front wing, meaning that Jared passed me and I defend from lead. So in the end, I finished second. But without doing that pit stop, I would have finished first. So in general, the whole season, it has been. I think that for next season, I have to learn to be less cocky and to respect more the other drivers. No. Um, and also, yeah, for next season, I don't know where I'm gonna be, first division or second. I hope that it can be first, but if it's second, I think there's a lot to do. I mean, there are many drivers that are learning a lot. For example, Lee is each time getting better. If I can fight against Jared, it's gonna be great. Um, so yeah, I hope in a way I can be in second division to fight with them. But if I get to first division, I will be happy too because there are a lot of drivers good, you know. And yeah.
Well, thanks for the essay. And that's done for me.
Yeah. Wait, I missed something.
Oh, no, that's it. I'm asking no more questions.
Okay, thank you.
Over to Sondre.
Alright, well, no more questions for you, Fran? For you, Bran?
No.
Alright, well, I think you pretty much covered what I was going to ask too. Yeah, I don't think I have any questions right now then. Just gonna have to say congratulations with you with your 5th place, 2nd in the championship, and 3rd and 1st in constructors, so you did get something out of it. And good luck for next season then. And by that, Bran, I'm gonna ask you, what would you say is your moment of the race?
I'll say that again, you might have like a glitch while you're asking it.
Your moment of the race.
My moment of the race. I don't know. I pretty much forgot everything except for like Paco's crashes. That was funny. So.
Well, I mean, then I guess your moment of the race was Paco off the track a few times.
My favourite moment of the race was at the last lap when they like Chris and
Oh yeah,
killed each other. That was also funny. That was top of the race.
got to go with that one myself. You just see both of them just drifting off the track onto the grass.
That's funny.
Well, your driver of the race then. Pretty sure who you're gonna pick.
I think it's gotta be Jared, to be honest. He was just not really making mistakes, you know, just consistent. Yeah, for me too.
Oh, thank you very much.
Gotta agree on that. He started 8th, he finished the
Jared.
race in 1st, so hard to pick anybody else. By that, I don't know if you have anything more to add, Bran?
No, not really.
Not really. Well, me neither, so I don't blame you. Well, then, this has been IRL F2 round 21 around Brazil, the last race of the season. I've been your commentator, Sondre Sorhaug. I've been joined by Bran, or Bran Glover as his name is. Yeah. And make sure to subscribe, leave a like if you want to check in on more, and good night to everyone. Thank you for watching.